Environment, Forestry and Tourism Minister Pohamba Shifeta met players in the tourism industry at Swakopmund to discuss ways of reviving the sector. Large business owners and managers, including the Lighthouse Group of Companies and Strand Hotel, highlighted the struggles endured because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Lighthouse Chief Executive Officer Quinton Liebenberg says when COVID-19 regulations were relaxed, his restaurants started to gear up and employed people last year. However, due to COVID-19 restrictions on alcohol sales and travels introduced this year, such efforts went in vain.
To start up a restaurant business is not cheap. It's gas, it's big electricity bills. And we absorbed all of this. When it came to February, March, establishment like the municipality, Irongo Red, we were issued with the full bill of the whole lockdown. From last year, January, February, all those months when we were not allowed to operate. Also when, if you can recall, Irongo had an extra length of restrictions where we were not allowed to, where Navintu could still trade.
Until recently, on-site consumption of food and alcohol at restaurants was not allowed, but they were limited to food takeaways only.
Every restaurant is different. You've got a seafood restaurant, you've got a steak restaurant, you've got a German restaurant. In Modessa we have the Feni restaurant. People don't visit it anymore because they cannot have a drink with their meal. And that is the biggest challenge that we are facing in the industry, as well as with activities.
Although restrictions are mainly implemented depending on new COVID-19 cases, industry players have called for friendly restrictions on the tourism sector in future. Regarding relief towards the water, electricity and other costs, the Swakopmund municipality says it has not increased tariffs for the past 2 years.
We have also instituted a relaxed repayment regime for our rates and taxes, for our monthly rates. We have not taken the stance of Windhoek, where we have shut down ministries and all the other institutions. We deal with each matter on its merit. Where there are cases where people who have complaints, we have worked out a payment plan, because completely waiving rates and taxes will also put the local government in a precarious situation.
The tourism director believes the government and private sector need to better their working relationship.